Hi everyone, today's video is going to be my monthly haul and I have it all here in a Sephora bag that I got from Australia. I do have a few goodies that I bought on vacation in Australia, but I honestly didn't buy a ton of things. Frankly, we went on a 2.5 week vacation and we went to Bali for the first half of it and then Australia for the second half. And by the time we got to Australia, I was A, running low on money, and 2, not really in the mood to shop for makeup. I kind of wanted to have like more experiences overall, so I thought I was gonna pick up a ton in Australia and honestly, I just really didn't. Anyway, let's dive right in. The first item I have here is something you've probably already seen. It's already been mentioned in my Too Faced Peaches and Cream video, but I bought it on the 1st of September, so I wanted to mention it anyway. That is the lipstick from that Peaches and Cream collection, and it's the shade Peach Beach. It's a beautiful coral shade. This is exactly the kind of color that I am drawn to in lipstick particularly, well, in blush too. But this is the kind of color that I always go for. And I was really happy that I got this one because the lipstick launched and not every single color was available. And that was kind of annoying. So I waited a few days and then this one showed up and I was like, yes, that's the one I want. So I was able to order this and I got it on the 1st of September. If you are interested in hearing more about that Too Faced Peaches and Cream collection launch, I did do a full face try on video of it. I'll link it in a card and in the description bar down below. I really like the whole collection, so if you want to hear more about it, go to that video. My excitement is evident. All right, moving on to the items that I bought in Australia. Now, the first item is something that was heavily influenced by my favorite YouTuber, who is Sharon Farrell. She's an Irish-born YouTuber who now lives in Sydney, Australia. And she has been talking about this Maybelline Hyper Sharp Wing Liquid Liner for a few years now, and this has literally been on my to-buy list should I ever go to Australia. So I did, and I went to a Priceline and this was the first thing I was looking for. I had to find this because Maybelline does not carry this in North America. It just doesn't exist. And the reason that this is so special is because this is a pen style brush tip eyeliner. And I don't know why we don't have it here in North America. So I was really excited that as soon as I walked into Priceline, I was able to find the Hyper Sharp Wing because this is what I love in a liner. I want a brush tip, but I don't want it in a pen, and we just don't seem to have that. So I was really excited when I walked into Priceline and I was able to find this readily accessible. It was in the Maybelline display, it was right there, I grabbed it, and I had this moment where I was like, should I buy 5 or something? Because I'm never gonna be here in the near future. But I kind of reeled it back in because I realized that I've got unopened eyeliners that I still want to get to before I try this one out. So I was kind of like, maybe don't go and buy backups yet. Anyway, really happy that I now own this. The next item I got is actually kind of in line with a Hyper Sharp Wing eyeliner, and that is also by Maybelline, and that's their Master Precise Liquid Eyeliner. Now, Sharon was saying in one of her recent videos that she can't tell the difference between the two of these, and I believe that this one is a new release. I don't know if it's available in North America. I feel like maybe it just got released worldwide, but I'm not positive on that. Anyway, I saw the two of these, and it's so difficult to find a brush tip liquid liner at the drugstore that I was just like, whatever, get them both. So I'm happy I have both of these now. So those two items were bought at Priceline, and honestly, I didn't really spend a lot of time in Priceline, which I think is a bit of a shame now because I kind of wish I'd spent more time and kind of looked at more local brands. I know there's Australis, but I kind of like blazed past that area, and I honestly, I don't even know why. I feel like maybe I was in a rush for some reason. Anyway, a bit of a fail there. But I did also go into a Sephora in Australia, and I was so surprised to discover that they have Zoeva. I had no idea that Zoeva was even in a Sephora, and I was very excited. But then I was like, what the heck do I buy? There are so many items that I've never really looked into because I thought I'd have to buy them online that I just never bothered. So Zoeva's known for their brushes, but I was like, I don't need brushes, I'm just gonna leave that. But then I saw the eyeshadow palettes and I'm like, I guess you know what you're getting. So I looked over the eyeshadow palettes, chose the one I wanted. It was called the Spectrum Matte palette. And it was this beautiful, like all mattes, bright colors. And I was like, yes, that's the one you're gonna get. And then they had none to sell me. There was a tester out and it was taunting me. And I asked the girl and she's like, oh, you know, if you can't find it, we probably don't have it. And I'm like, why is there a tester then? This doesn't make any sense. So we dug through the drawers. I'd already done that, by the way, but she helped me try to find it and nothing. She's like, well, you can try this other Sephora. You might want to call them before you go. And in the back of my head, I'm like, can't you call them for me? Anyway, I never did end up calling them, but over the next few days we did end up in that area. So I was like, okay, we're going in, I'm gonna find this palette. Fully thinking, by the way, that I was not gonna be finding it. I found it. It's the Matte Spectrum palette, and it is beautiful. I haven't used it yet. I can't swatch it yet because I haven't taken photos yet. Blah, 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 blogger problems, right? So it's like this. Opens, has no mirror at the top, which is a bit of a downer, considering it wasn't that cheap. I think it was around like 55 Australian, maybe 60. Oh, and it's beautiful. Look at this. I mean, you kind of got like your neutral section. It's not, wow. I say neutral section-ish, but really those are like nice oranges and a bit of a yellow cream up top. These are pretty pale, but it's like this chunk over here that's getting me really excited. And I'm just so happy that it's something so random that I did not expect to find in a Sephora, and it was just like, hey, here you go. So I was really pleased that it ended up being at that second location, because really I didn't go into this trip expecting to buy any Zoeva because I had no idea it was in a Sephora, and it was a really nice surprise. It was nice to find something in a Sephora that you're not used to seeing. Like in North America, pretty much all the same brands are in every single Sephora. There's nothing really exciting. So for me, this was really exciting. And the very last item that I got is from Sephora in Canada, and I picked this up because I received it in a PR package for holidays last year, and I loved it so freaking much that I knew that if it got released at Sephora Canada online before PR ever sent it to me, I was going to be snatching it up because this thing is a real winner. And that is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick mini set for the holidays. I am so excited for this. I have used those mini liquid lipsticks over the course of the last year so many times. They were so many bright, vibrant, fun colors. And because they're mini, they're so easy to carry in your pocket. I don't have space to be carrying like that big long tube in my pocket because I'm not a purse person. I just never have a purse on me. So if I can get my hands on minis, I'm like, yes, give it to me immediately. I was a little bit concerned at first that the 2017 holiday collection would have like identical shades to the 2016 holiday collection. Turns out that that is not the case, and I could not be happier. Not a single one of these shades was in last year's package. I think that's amazing because usually you end up with quite a bit of duplication. I'm mostly thinking about like eyeshadow palettes, in particular Too Faced, whom I love, but their eyeshadow palettes for the holidays are identical every year. So I was really excited that none of these are in last year's collection, and I don't own a single one of these shades. How perfect is that? So these are on the more neutral kind of level. There is a lot of dark vampy shades that I guess a lot of people wouldn't call neutral, but they are more like monochromatic pink, brown, black. There is one new shade in here, and that is Madrid, and it's a warm redwood color. Last year I did a video trying all of these on, and I'm gonna do the same this year because I love that so much. I'm just really excited. I'm so happy to get this collection, and yeah, I don't know. It was the thing I was looking forward to most for the holidays this year, and I had no idea if they were gonna actually do the same sort of thing as last year, and they did, and I'm just over the moon about it. And that is it. That is everything that I picked up throughout the month of September. I'm excited for the next few months. This is always like the best time in makeup for me. All the holiday launches, all the new collections, they just get me really giddy and really excited. So there's gonna be a lot of fun, exciting things coming up, and I can't wait to pick them up myself. All right, we're gonna end it there. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.